Oh, Disneyland, the tarps are falling from castle to small world. That is the worst rendition of Danny Boy, segued into talking about tarps covering Disneyland attractions theme song that has ever been performed on the stoop of this planter ever. It's a sometimes vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. They don't know what I was saying, but they like to scream. They love to scream and scream. Hello everybody, I'm here at Disneyland with this creature. Did you see his face? Terrifying. Standing next to this former Fantasyland ticket booth where you'd buy your A, B, C, D, and E tickets for all the wonderful attractions, smelling the flowers. I can actually reach that flower from this bar, but I can lean over and smell that flower. I'd rather smell that flower than this trash can. Thank goodness you're cleaning all the trash cans. You do a wonderful job, and very few people appreciate it. Christine, look at her doing her work, keeping Walt's dream clean. It's so clean, you can touch the floor, then touch your mouth. I'm not going to, but I could if I wanted to, and I would not get any germs because I'm sure Christina cleaned. Why am I singing everything I'm saying? Look at this. It's a small world after all. And it's getting a lot smaller because they're removing pieces of it, meaning the tarps that were covering it. Only yesterday, it was all covered with tarps. Adam and I were riding it yesterday, Adam the Woo. And in typical Adam the Woo style, he was pointing out that it was festooned with tarps. So was the castle, but now they have slowly started to come down. All that gold leaping and restoration on both It's a Small World and the castle. All the painting and wonderful things are being accomplished. Pushing towards the 60th anniversary. Look at all these people. Look at all these fantastic people. Look at these people. Wow, they're all hanging out together. Maybe they're in a gang. We're like best friends. I like your shirt. They're very confused. I think she actually saw you guys. That's why she looked very excited. Like, who's in there? She also looked very excited. Who's in there? Everybody wonders that. Oh yeah, I should probably mention, we're going to Toontown. And the reason we're going to Toontown is not to solve the mystery of R.K. Maroon's will. No, no, no. We're going to Toontown because I put on Twitter, where from should I vlog from where? And people responded and several people said Toontown. Wow, you all have matching shirts on. Are you in a gang?
No.
Oh, thank God. I was scared. Oh, I was a little intimidated. I know the mean streets of Toontown are full of all kinds of characters and strange people. I almost spit in my mouth. Whew, that was close. Look at their boots. This guy's got some cool glasses. It's also apparently his birthday. Look at this. Toontown. So as requested, here we are in Toontown. Just taking a little look-see. Just taking a little look-see. Did you know when you come to Disneyland, you don't have to bring your own stroller. You can rent a stroller. That is the Disneyland rental stroller. This is just a Disney stroller, which I'm sure you purchase, but it looks awesome. The shape of this particular stroller, if the color was yellow, it would look like a Minion. It's Mike Wazowski, obviously, but the shape of it with this top piece makes it kind of look like a little green Live Fast I Pour Frank, doesn't it? Just a smidge. You know, Frank was kind of an accident. I drew him on a whim for no purpose at all, and somehow he ended up becoming the de facto mascot and character featured in little Randomland animations, illustrations that move, illustrations. I just coined a term there. It's like audio animatronic illustrations. And now he's part of all things LFDP, but he's not part of Toontown. Maybe someday somebody will help me construct a Frank suit, and we can go out in the town and Frank can meet people. But for the time being, he is only huggable in stuffed animal form, which 2 separate people have sent me little stuffed animal Frank. Somebody actually sent us a Vinylmation made to look like Frank. That was really cool. I love when you guys send cool presents and stuff. We're ruining this picture. Photo bomb! I love when you guys send, oh, you seemed upset. Whoops. I love when you guys send wonderful presents and wonderful things, wonderful treasures to the P.O. Box, and we try to send you back stickers when you send a self-addressed stamped envelope. I never saw anyone doing that, and I was trying to figure out how do we send these stickers, because Jerry W. Cook kindly donated some to us. He does print stickers for money, so if you would like to hire someone to print your stickers, you can hire Jerry W. Cook. But he donated us a bunch of stickers because he believed in what we were doing, the positivity, spreading positivity around. And we thought, we have all these stickers, what are we going to do? We can't stick them in everybody's bathroom, we can't stick them in everybody's car. Where do we stick these stickers? So we decided to stick them inside some envelopes and mail them. And I thought, I don't have any money for stamps. I don't have any money at all. I don't think... Let's see what I got in my pocket. I've got a Sharpie and a receipt. So that's my money right there. So we figured out 1980s self-addressed stamped envelope. If you ever bought comic books in the 80s or the 90s, or probably way earlier than that too, or you watched a lot of children's TV, they would always say, send a self-addressed stamped envelope and SASE, and we'll send you a catalog or a sticker or a scratch and sniff back scratcher. Anyway, so that's where I got the idea. SASE. Now, we was doing SASE, so we're sending all kinds of wonderful things. I don't know, I totally segued. We're not even talking about Toontown. Look at Toontown. We got some tunes right here. Cartoons. Now, there's a hidden Mickey here at Clarabelle's. When they close this thing, there's a Mickey-shaped piece of a cow on there. There was also a cow in Big Thunder Ranch for a long time that had a Mickey pattern, what do you call it, spots of cows, spotted cows. It had a Mickey spot on the side of this particular cow. Does anyone remember the name of the hidden Mickey cow? There's a little trivia for you. Also, as pointed out in a Random Land, we did a Random Land about a little bit about the Main Street Windows. Jeff Heimbach tie-in? Jeff Heimbach wrote a book called Main Street Windows about all the Main Street windows, and we were looking for Walt Disney's window. Here is a tribute window to Walt Disney. W.E. Disney, directing animator of Laugh-O-Gram films. So not only a tribute to Walt Disney himself, but also a tribute to Laugh-O-Gram, which was Walt Disney's original animation studio where he began controlling, I don't know where I was going with that, where he started all this stuff. It was his first attempt at an animation studio. Didn't go so well, went a little bankrupt, but he did start working on the Alice comedies, came with an unfinished reel of film to California, and started all of this. Not this specifically. This was kind of started by Michael Eisner. By the way, it's really windy, so if you can't hear me, I really apologize. And in 1993, when Toontown opened, I told this story before, I stood right here with a giant group of elementary school children wearing red Toontown sweaters, which were provided for us because the media was taking pictures of us. I said that just like that. Media! I've been hanging out with that guy way too much. Shenanigans. We were having all kinds of shenanigans. Anyway, Michael Eisner stood right here and opened Toontown to the world. And we were here. It was pretty cool. That was the first time I had a camera in my face. Clearly, I've never been able to stop myself from sticking more cameras in my face ever since. Look at these people. I wonder if these people were here. I wonder if any of these people were here. I know she wasn't here. Probably not. This guy was probably here. See the little sly smirk on his face? He was definitely here. Oh, Empire Strikes Back shirt. I'm just looking at everybody's t-shirts. You know what I should do? I'm gonna flip this around and not say anything for a minute. Give you guys a view of Toontown, because that's what you asked for, not my face. Ooh, a boat. Donald's boat. Look at this, Gadgets Go coaster. Restored and open to the world. Oh, Chip 'n Dale's treehouse over there. No more slide, no more ball pit. But the treehouse is still there. So if you just feel like chuckling and climbing up into a treehouse, and who doesn't? Might as well go to Chip 'n Dale's treehouse. Tom and Huck's treehouse is closed, which is really sad. You know the reason why Tom and Huck's treehouse is closed on Tom Sawyer's Island, and always the sign says it's closed today. Well, it's been closed today for many, many days in a row. Is apparently because of ADA restrictions, because there's no lift to get differently abled people into the treehouse experience. That is the rumor. That is what I've been told by several people. Who would know? That's probably the reason. I don't think there's anything structurally wrong with it. I just think it's kind of like, well, everyone can't enjoy it, so let's keep it closed for now until we figure something else out. But since Tom and Huck's treehouse is closed, come to Toontown. Enjoy Chip 'n Dale's treehouse, which is still here. Oh, that's okay. We never mind having beautiful ladies on board. What was I talking about? Oh, but it is kind of a little bit of a shame that the treehouse is closed, because otherwise when I was on Tom Sawyer's Island the other day, I was going to show you the treehouse. On the old vintage Disneyland maps, the treehouse, which has all these fountains coming out of it into the rivers of America, was listed as the headwaters of the rivers of America. So kind of an interesting, fictional Disney thing. That's the headwaters of the rivers of America. The rivers of America actually start, there are a bunch of pumps under the rivers of America and pump up. So the water doesn't actually come from the treehouse, but it's a nice piece of Disney fiction. Here we are in Mickey Mouse's house. Normally this place is packed full of children. I don't know what's going on today. Mickey Mouse's house is amazing because it is full of cartoony props, Mickey Mouse references, hidden Mickeys obviously, history. Look at this. I would really dearly love to have a Steamboat Willie in a bottle on my mantle. Not that this is a mantle, and not that I have a mantle. I just want that, okay? Want. Oh look, here's all the people. These must be Mickey's guests. That's good, Mickey must be having a party. He probably won't notice that we snuck into his house and looked at all this stuff. Mickey has a player piano. Well, I guess he does have all that sweet cartoon money. Someone's calling him. You know, Mickey is not big on going green and saving electricity in his house, obviously. There he is. I wonder if he was watching himself on TV, or if someone else turned that on. If somebody turned on my vlogs while I was at their house, I would be embarrassed. But clearly Mickey hasn't seen this yet. We should try to turn it off, but there's no off switch. Oh, he's doing his laundry. Clearly he's not ready for the party yet. They must have showed up early. We're just party crashing. Look at. Okay, we're going outside. We're going into Mickey's garden. So here we go. We're taking a little walk through Mickey's backyard. Oh. What soft sunlight back here. The Gag Factory must have been pumping out a little pollution, because it was pretty green out there, but... Oh, Mickey likes cactus. No! Oh, look at Mickey's fantastic plant. What in the world is happening there? What's happening with these carrots? That's strange. Well, you never know what to expect in Toontown. Huh. Whoa! Wait a minute, those are my prize carrots! Hey, you! Give back those carrots! Nah, do mice eat carrots? Mickey probably won't notice. We'll just give him some popcorn. Look at this. Now we're out in Mickey's barn. Here's Mickey's chickens. Who knew Mickey had chickens? Isn't it kind of strange, too, that Goofy is a dog and Mickey's best friend, and yet Mickey owns it all? Did you see that? Did you see that? Now, does that qualify as a hidden Mickey? What's going on here? Mickey! Oh, he's gone. But you know what? He's leading us this way. I wonder what could be this way. Look at all these props and things from Mickey's film. Is Mickey this way? Is this where Mickey is? Oh, Mickey's this way. We must be getting closer to where Mickey is filming his films. There's a hidden Mickey in here amongst all this messy paint. Clearly Donald has made a mess. He does not respect the fact that this is Mickey's house. You know, nobody takes care of your stuff like you. Oh.
Thank you, and have a toontastic day here at Mickey's Toontown.
Well, we're gonna have a toontastic day. Oh, there's a screening in progress. They're showing some kind of film in this area. Oh, look at this. They're showing cartoons over here inside the screening room. Goofy is messing everything up. I don't know if we want to sit and wait through the screening or if we want to skip the screening. Because I'm not sure we're allowed to show. You're not allowed to film in movie theaters, right? You're not supposed to film the screen and upload it to YouTube. But I do really want to meet Mickey Mouse. Not that I haven't met him before. Mickey and I do hang out. Actually, I was just calculating to be serious for a moment. I was walking around earlier through Tomorrowland and I was thinking, I spend a ridiculous amount of time hugging people in costumes. Not that Mickey's a costume, of course. But I was just calculating, for a grown man, how much time I spent hugging and hanging out with characters. A lot. Actually, I never even really take pictures of it anymore or anything like that. Goofy was walking around Tomorrowland, and I just sort of hugged him, hung out with him for a few minutes, in between other people mobbing for the selfies. No picture. We just sort of stood there, folded our arms, and looked tall together. These are the magical moments, people. This is why I love coming to Disneyland on a weekday, in the off-season, by myself. You can get into all kinds of shenanigans and trouble. You see, I can't keep talking to you and show the screen. All these people are doing wonderful things on their cell phones. They're Googling, but they're showing Disney films here. I'm not sure we can show Disney films and re-upload them to YouTube. So I'm gonna go out this way and take another exit because we can't wait in line to meet Mickey. You know what I'll do? We'll have a makeup vlog where we'll meet Mickey together a separate time. And we'll start it in there, past the waiting for the movies. Okay, we're gonna go backwards. Oh, hello. We're going against the grain. We're going backwards here. We're going against the flow like rebels. Wow. We did get to see Mickey for a second though. He did pop up. It's kind of like the Bloody Mary thing. Oh, look at this. They're taking a picture. Whole families in the garden, hoeing and raking together, planting carrots. I don't know what I'm talking about. We are going backwards, 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 backwards. No one was expecting us to go backwards. I wonder if we can go out this way. We can. Okay, here we go. We're going out of Mickey's house this way because we couldn't meet Mickey, but we are going to say hello to Mickey's #1 bed. Minnie Mouse! There she is. Surprises happen all the time, see? We didn't get our first choice, we didn't get to see Mickey, but look at this. We get to feast our eyes on the real prize. Minnie. That's pretty exciting. Anyway, Toontown is pretty fantastic. Let's get serious. Let's get dangerous. Like Darkwing Duck. Toontown is pretty awesome. There's all kinds of rumors. Rumors, mind you, unsubstantiated rumors. Toontown will go away. I think that's because the one in Disney World went away. And people are constantly always saying, Toontown's gonna go away and they're gonna put Star Wars back here. Toontown's gonna go away and they're gonna put Marvel back there. Toontown's gonna go away and they're gonna put a roller coaster back there. I don't know that Toontown is actually going anywhere. It's possible, but there are no signs of Toontown going anywhere for the moment, which is good because where would the Toons live? As someone who mostly grew up with Toontown. Whoa! Like I said, Toontown opened up when I was about 10 years old, maybe a little older. Toontown opened up, so ever since then, my entire adult life, I've never had a problem. I've never had a problem with suspension of disbelief as far as where the Toons live. They live right here. Here's Goofy, my buddy I was just hanging out with, chilling at his casa right there. Where would the Toons live if they destroyed Toontown? Now listen. Neighborhoods come and go, they change, progress, I understand that. But where's Mickey gonna live, in the castle? There's no Dream Suite in our castle. Dream Suite is about pirates here. All right, it's getting really windy. I clearly need some caffeine or some kind of lobotomy. Yesterday was all about the feels. Oh, we got some crazy intense feels yesterday. Look at this, floppy hat. Floppy hat. What was I talking about? Oh, the feels. Yesterday were so many feels, so many awkward feels, so thank you for sticking with me through 30 minutes of feels yesterday. I'm not gonna torture you for 30 minutes today. We're just gonna hang out for 20. We're almost there. Look at this hat. Madam, you have a wonderful hat. I really like that hat. That is fantastic. Your hat just cheered me up and put a smile on my face. And that is a great Star Wars shirt. And those are some great sunglasses. Quentin Tarantino? Look at that guy. That was Quentin Tarantino. I just know it. I just know it. Look at this guy. He probably invented cartoons, for all I know. Okay. I'm just relaxing. What am I doing today? I'm filming randomly. I'm tweeting all kinds of tweets. If you're not following us on Twitter, go to Twitter at Justin Scard or at LiftFast. I thought that guy was going to stop and talk to me, but he didn't. I don't know what he was doing. I think he might have seen you. You are very attractive. I mean, just saying, you know. No, I don't want it to be weird between us from now on, but look at you guys. You look wonderful. Anyway, not gonna torture you. We're at about 20 minutes now. We came, we saw, we tuned. We saw Toontown, we poked around in Mickey's house just a little bit. We'll do more sometimes vlogs from Toontown. We'll do more sometimes vlogs for all over. So get at me on Twitter, at Justin Scott or at LiveFastDiePoor. Either or both. Hit me up about what you'd like to see at Disneyland when we do sometimes vlogs, because we're always doing sometimes vlogs here because I'm always here. So whenever it's sometimes I just might happen to be here. So I always like to show people things they want to see if it's at all possible. Last night I was up kind of late helping a friend do some homework, I got up this morning to do a little filming, getting a little filming done. All kinds of plans, all kinds of ideas for videos. Filming a little bit here, filming a little bit there, running around, all crazy. My knees are getting sore from walking around so much. So today, I decided, let's take an hour or so, or 20 minutes or so, or a little over 20 minutes, wander around and just relax. Because I've done no relaxing in that time, so I better go back to the pizza port, get an orange soda. No, it doesn't have caffeine. Mix it with Coke. An orange soda and Coke. What do you call that? When you get all the flavors from a soda machine, it's called a suicide. But what would you just call orange soda, Coke? You know when you get all the flavors from a soda machine and it's a suicide? Yeah. What would you just call Coke and orange soda? A cornge.
Orange?
Maybe?
That sounds good.
Maybe.
That sounds good.
Maybe. Cornge? Cornge. This is a toughie. Think it over. Tweet me. We'll talk about it later. I'm waiting for Anna and Elsa, the frozen people. They're about to come by. This area right here in the parade. I don't know why I'm being quiet. It's not a museum. Hello, Audrey. Oh, see, she knows. She says I'm always here sometimes vlogging, so she knows. So I'm always here. If there's something specific that you'd like to see, shout at me. Don't shout at the devil. Shout at me. I'm not as mean as he is. Hello. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, so I'm gonna go and enjoy some time at Disneyland. My phone is actually dying. That's the reason we have to cut it short while I was hurrying and rambling so fast and crazy. Next time we will meet more strangers. We'll take more pictures of strangers. We'll enjoy them. Maybe we'll see the parade, but I gotta go for now. Are you excited about the parade? He's very excited about the parade. He's gonna hunt some exotic animals in the parade. They're all very excited, but we better keep walking because the stick of you better keep walking is being waved in our wacky faces. So I'm gonna go hang out with my good friend, Monstro the Whale. We're gonna talk about Jenny Craig. We're gonna talk about dieting options, vegan food. Not that I'm a vegan, but he might need to be, right? Although with those chompers, I don't know. Seems like a carnivore. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I love you.